The artist I chose to represent in my Artists of Change project is the one and only Kendrick Lamar. Born formally as Kendrick Lamar Duckworth on June 17, 1987, he is an American rapper, songwriter, and record producer, and is regarded as one of the most skillful and successful hip-hop artists of his generation. He was raised in Compton, California, and started with the stage name of K-Dot, but he was still really good. He even got local attention from his mixtapes and got signed to an indie record label called Top Dog Entertainment. But Kendrick blew up when he released his first album, Overly Dedicated. The next year, he independently released his next album, Section 8, that included his first released single, High Power. At this time, Kendrick was getting big and had several prominent singles with other noteworthy artists. Now, Kendrick Lamar stands high and tall among the best artists in the world, with 13 Grammy Awards, being named one of Time's 100 most influential people in the world in 2016, and in 2018, Damn became the first non-classical and non-jazz album to be awarded with a Pulitzer Prize for music. Kendrick Lamar has stated that Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G., Jay-Z, Nas, and Eminem are his top 5 favorite rappers. Tupac Shakur is his biggest influence and has influenced his music as well as day-to-day lifestyle. Lamar has been branded as the new king of hip-hop numerous times. Forbes says that on Kendrick's placement as hip-hop's king, Kendrick Lamar may or may not be the greatest rapper alive now. Lamar's writing usually includes references to racism, black empowerment, and social injustice. His writing has also been called confessional and controversial. His lyrics always bring in the themes of black power and diversity of culture. The work that I will be analyzing is Cartoons and Cereal by Kendrick Lamar. This is literally my favorite Kendrick Lamar song, and I was so excited that upon looking up the lyrics to this song, I learned that the whole song has an underlying meaning to the social movement of racism, black empowerment, and social injustice. The lyrics of this song can be categorized into 2 different subsections. The violence theme, which has to go with the ongoing violence in poor or less fortunate communities, and the theme of racism. The lyrics that portray the gun violence in poor communities are, now I was raised in the sandbox next to you and her. You were holding a handgun. She was giving a birth to a baby boy to be just like you. I wonder what's the worth. I wonder if you ever knew you was my role model to me first. The next day I woke up in the morning, seen you on the news, looked in the mirror and realized I had something to prove. You told me don't be like me, just finish watching cartoons. Also, he goes on to say, ain't nobody gonna tie your shoe, ain't nobody gonna abide by your rules, nobody's holding your gun, how come your tongue says killa, then kill my mood. As well as him saying, Mama said I'd better duck, she's nervous, drama all up in the cut, hit the curtains, don't intervene with no machine gun, this block stay jerking, feds stay lurking. The lyrics of this theme, gun violence in poor, less fortunate communities, is a way of Kendrick bringing awareness to the violence that is portrayed in these communities and help these people get out of these communities, especially the children. As for the racism theme, his lyrics in this song state, hope another homicide don't numb you, and none do. Things we never learn soon, in an era where we want to earn soon, that's an error. You can smell it in the air, everybody's really doomed. Till I wreck into a pole, just like the right to vote. I'm from the bottom of the jungle, living in the bottom of the food chain. Now this shows, these lyrics show how being African American and black, you are in the minority, you are considered the bottom of the social spectrum, and he's trying to bring up awareness as well for people to not allow themselves to be treated like this and stand up for their own rights. It's from songs like this that I chose why Kendrick Lamar will be my artist of change. His music is very potent, and it shows the pain and the rage that has persisted by the ongoing inequality and violence and racism and oppression in the United States. His album To Pimp a Butterfly is politically charged with the song Blacker the Berry, which is so powerful and emotional for drag. For these reasons why Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite artists ever.